Hello everyone and welcome back to Commander Clash. This week is a bit different. Rather than winning by getting your opponent's life total down to 0, the first player to 1,000 life wins the game. Let's see what everyone's running.
Hey, it's Phil, and I'm bringing Will, Scion of Peace. I'm gonna gain a bunch of life, turn it into ramp, and then use that to gain even more life.
Yo, I'm back, and I'm here to help gain 1,000 life, or maybe try to steal from everyone else that's gaining life with Eloro.
Hey, it's Tomer, and my plan to get to 1,000 life involves a lot of tokens and some angels. Let's see if it works.
I'm Seth, and I'm playing a Mardu Spellslinger life game deck led by Lycia that's looking to copy effects that can double your life total a bunch of times to get up to 1,000 all in one big turn. This show is brought to you by our sponsors. You can purchase all the accessories we use on the show over at ultimateguard.com, and you can purchase all your cards over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish. You can also support us by buying merch at our merch store at mtggoldfishmerch.com and liking and subscribing to help the channel grow. All right, with the intros out of the way, let's hop into the game. 4, 3, 2, 1. Clash on!
One day, Krim, you'll realize.
I did. I said it. I did say
the
it.
joy of flashing on.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Air quotes around joy.
start and draw a card.
Eloro kind of seems like cheating. 2 life each turn.
To exert a temper, tapped, and go.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking
500 turns, then
500, yeah.
just wins.
That might be
yeah.
Krim's plan, just to
Cheats.
wrath every turn and like elixir
Oh,
of immortality
God.
and trust that
It actually
Eloro's gonna get
stacks
there.
me. It just
As
like
I
turn
said,
one.
prep for a long one. Restless Fortress, and I'm gonna pass. Oh wait,
Ooh.
by the way,
That gains
you may
life.
notice I am not Richard. Rumors of my demise were greatly exaggerated. I am back.
Get the reference.
And also, by the way, I am not fired. Believe it or not.
Not yet.
And I'll see you all very soon.
I know who to
All
go
you,
first.
Phil.
No, it's me.
Or yeah, sorry,
me.
Homer. Yeah, just skip you and Seth.
So somehow I ended up being the green player at the table because Phil did not fulfill his destiny. I will play a very Phil turn 1 play. So Forest into
Exploration.
Exploration.
tomorrow.
Phil
Oh.
knows
Yes.
green cards.
Oh,
You
lovely.
can
the
play
card draw.
an
makes sense.
additional land
Unfortunate.
each turn. Yeah, I run it because my commander draws cards, which is great because it's Simic of white. So I will play an additional land. It'll be an Azorius Chancery.
Oh,
It's a bounce land. Maximum
Wow.
value. Bam, bam,
Makes
bam,
sense.
bam,
Yeah,
bam.
that's
So we got to
good.
kill the green player, right? I think that's
It's
just
fine.
how.
No, you can't.
I think
We have
that's
to
just
get
how it
to-
works.
Just get to 1,000.
Surveillance,
Oh.
Milliland, go.
The perfect crime.
I can't even kill Tomer.
I mean, you can.
I'm not allowed.
I'm gonna play
Exploration turn
Polluted
1.
Delta and pass.
It's not that great, right? Like I'm going down on a card every single time.
No.
Okay.
Putting the card on the
Okay.
battlefield, though. It's going on the battlefield.
Everybody who's in white is going to be thanking me for turning on their catch-up ramp. I'm the hero we need.
I'm playing waterlogged,
wrap
like
up.
whatever thingy, but on its backside. And then, yeah, I'll just go ahead and play Lunarch Veteran and pass.
Oh boy, here comes the life gain. Here comes the
Cool.
life.
Oh, life gain. I'm going to play a Forest. You might have remembered that card from last turn.
Where'd that come from?
I think we just run out.
I'm gonna crack
Shauna,
Polluted Delta in
You're fine
response.
played. The exploration wasn't that spooky after all. Pass.
Oh,
Wow.
Wait.
wow.
Interesting. I'm just going to
Yep.
play Sacred Foundry tapped and pass the turn.
Wait, I gotta surveil.
Oh, keeping up one mana menacingly.
I'm gonna draw this. Shout out to the editor on this episode because he's gonna have a lot of triggers to deal with. Here is a Soul's Attendant. Whenever another creature enters the
Hey!
battlefield, I gain 1, and I assume
Oh.
everybody's
Yeah.
playing all of them. And I'm
what
also
would
gonna
you-
play a board.
What
bounce
monster
land.
would do this to our editor to play
I'm playing zero
Soul
of them.
Sisters? Do you know
Ah.
how
Sisters.
bad it is to edit it, viewers?
Go.
Do you know?
The Gambit will draw.
Is
Alright.
that your Louisiana accent?
No, I don't understand what you're talking
don't
about.
even get
I'm
the
just dressed. I was told to dress like Richard. So here I am. This is my best Richard. Also, I'm at 46, by the way.
Gambit
I'm going to
says,
leave my
Gambit
Aloro
says.
right here. Richard's not here this week. I can do this. I'll remember that. Oh, shoot. I had to go fetch.
I think your
Fetch.
commander is actually kind of relevant because it's doing something every turn. Most of the time, like having the commander sitting there doesn't do anything, but yours actually does do something every single turn.
That's
this
what
week.
somebody that's about to do something weird would want you to think.
I do not know
I'm
if
gonna
it's possible
also get a surveil land.
to get there with Soul Sisters. I don't know. 1,000
I
is so
believe.
much to gain one at a time.
Yeah, sure, that seems good. I don't hate that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play
Da-da-da-da.
Griffin Airy. At the beginning of my end step, if I gain 3 or more life this turn, create a 2/2 white Griffin token with flying. I pass.
Okay, I forgot to say what my commander does, by the way, which is big oopsie on my part. It's kind of like a well-locked
like-
dream, but only on my end step. I'll play planes. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move to combat. And for the sake of our editor's time and sanity, I'm going to attack Phil and offer the trade.
No.
That's not even really a trade, is it?
Come on.
Three
Come
command.
on. All right. Yeah, I actually did have another one. Exotic Orchard. That's a
Wait, did you just
a little bit.
pretend to not? Oh,
Lay around ketchup ramp. Jeez,
What?
that's
There's
so
3
rude.
white players
is
at the table.
happening?
I wanted to annoy
Wow.
people a little bit. Okay, this card has so much text on it. My God. This is
I
Guide of Soul.
love Guide
This
of
is-
Soul.
Believe it or not, this is just a 1-mana spell. It's a 1/1 human cleric. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and 1 energy. And then on top of that, it has another paragraph. Whenever you attack, you may pay 3 energy. When you do, put 2+1/+1 counters and a flying counter on target attack creature. It becomes an angel in addition to its other types. And it's not like until end of turn. It just is. That's good.
Pretty
that's
strong.
a Soul Sister. That's another Soul Sister.
That's
I got
fine.
it
The
back, by the
Soul
way,
Sister,
talking
though,
about some
right?
princess.
All right, and I will go to my end step, and during my end step, Shauna will trigger, and since I gained 3 life, I'm just gonna tap the Azorius Chancery and the Forest and draw 3 cards.
Tomer is like super far ahead
I don't think so.
Oh, I know.
It seems
because you get
fine.
land drops too. You have all the lands and all the. We know how this goes. All the lands and all the cards mean you're winning.
Card advantage and mana advantage of commander. Good. No.
Who would have thought? I'm gonna
Look
play Reliquary Tower.
He's so far ahead. He's at 45 life.
Okay, calm down.
Come on.
I'm gonna try to help the editor out here. I'm gonna cast
Oh.
Kaya's Guile.
No.
So I get to choose 2 modes. The modes I'm going to choose are each opponent sacks a creature and I gain 4 life. So I'm going to go up to 44. Y'all got to sack your
Ooh.
Soul
Well,
Sisters or Shaman.
I guess I'll sacrifice a
Wow,
Lunark
wow.
veteran.
I'll sacrifice the Guide of Souls. Apparently, it's not a very good card because it did nothing and then died. Maybe in Modern Horizons 4, we'll get something actually.
All that text for nothing. You can go, Phil.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a deserted beach. Replay
Beautiful.
it.
I would have rather killed your Shauna Tomer, honestly, if given the choice.
Shauna
You
has
might
done nothing wrong.
want to trade it because I'm playing a White Plume Adventurer. When it enters the battlefield, I get the initiative
Oh boy.
in the city. So I go in the first level, which lets me grab a basic land, and then I'm gonna pass the turn. It also untaps a creature every upkeep.
And it can trade with Shauna.
Just.
I know.
Gain another 2. Oh my god.
Mm.
I'll go ahead and play Angel of Vitality. If I would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1. And as long as I have 25 or more life, it gets +2/+2.
That's
I
like a
will
4/4.
play Otawara, and then I will pass.
Okay. It's a little weird that I don't have any more lands. I
I don't
legitimately-
believe you. You
I
already
don't.
said that
I
once.
don't. I don't. I promise. I
I
know.
don't
I'm like the boy
believe
who
you.
cried. Boy who cried wolf now.
The boy who cried mana screw.
The boy who cried wolf. Alenda's Hierophant. I don't know how to say that word, so let me know in the comment section. It's a 3-mana 1/1.
Well, they will let you know.
Yeah, they will. It flies. Whenever you gain life, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, you create X/1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink, where X is its power. I will then move to combat. And Seth, you killed my
Sure.
soul sister
I
before I
bet
got
I
to do
did.
anything. So I will smack you for 3 in retribution.
All right, down to 41.
I will gain 3 life, which will trigger Alenda's Hierophant. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on my Alenda's Hierophant. This is sad. I missed the land drop.
Aww.
Okay.
It is.
You're
It's
still
sad.
you still
But-
got more mana than anyone else.
I will cast a 3 visits. Switch your library for a forest card. Put it onto battlefield.
That's
Yes, woe is me. Breeding pool, and it will enter untapped. I will move to end step. Shauna saw me draw cards or gain life, so I will draw cards by paying 1 to draw 1.
Shauna seems pretty good. All right, I'm gonna untap and draw. Boy, we are not doing much quickly, are we? I will just play a Surveil land. I'm going to keep that card on top, and then you can go, Phil.
Oh, yeah, that is not too fast. So this is every upkeep. I'm going to go to the Lost Well and scry 2. I guess it saves some time. So I'm going to draw. I got a colorless mana floating.
I always get afraid when that gets busted out. It's like, I'm going to float 15 blue. I'm like, oh no.
I'm going to play a Sand Scout. And I think Toma has some more lands than me. So that means I can search my library for a desert card. Can I just do
You're
this?
online.
Because it is.
Hey, there you go.
Right up there, yeah.
That worked.
Desert enters the battlefield, and I pick up this.
Pick up the Gilded Common.
I'm going to shuffle when I'm done with this turn because the rest is I'm going to replay the Deserted Beach and then use this mana and these 2 other manas to, I guess, play my commander. Will Scion of Peace. It's a 2/4 vigilance and it says tap spells you cast this turn that are white and or blue cost X less to cast where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. I guess I can attack with this and I can attack Krim because he's gonna steal the Undercity and I'm jealous.
I have a flying 4/4.
Oh,
it's a 4/4 because of the life, yeah.
You are more than welcome to attack me. I would.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm gonna swing in at Toma then.
I do not have a 4/4. It's just a 2/2. So I will take the 3 damage.
This is gonna untap in the next upkeep and go.
Okay. I'm going to gain 3.
Oh, boy.
I do like the idea of the initiative or whatever, so I'm going to attack Phil.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So then I will get it, which I assume now I will draw the ire of the table, but I'm going to go and grab a plains. I'm going to go ahead now and play Daxos.
Ooh, more Soul Sisters.
And that is what its toughness is equal to my devotion to white. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life. And guess what? I'm going to go to my end step. I gained some life.
Griffining.
Get a Griffin, go to 52. And then I'm going to go find my Undercity token that I just had. I pass.
Well, I cannot attack through that Griffin. It is actually a very good blocker. I will play Plains.
A board wipe. How board wipe heavy did y'all go this week?
Same as usual. I don't want to wipe my board. I need my
0.
I don't believe that y'all went 0 board wipe.
I mean, there's some thematic ones like Fumigate, right? That gains a bunch of life and blows up the creature. So I tried to go most
Kaya's Wrath.
That direction. Kaya's Wrath, stuff like that.
I'm just gonna move to combat, and Seth, you're the only one who's open. You do have scary untapped lands, but
you're drawing so many cards, Tomer. All right, down to the 38.
So I will gain 3 life. I will tick up the Elenda's Hierophant, gets another +1/+1 counter. Then I will play a face down card in attack mode. I'm gonna foretell.
Oh, you can't do that in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I like technically, but yeah, hell yeah.
That's pretty close, I think. Gosh, I wish I had more land drops. All right, pass. And then when I pass, end step, I will pay. I gain 3 life, so I'm gonna,
draw 3 cards.
7 mana.
You've drawn so many cards.
I have to discard actually.
And that's kind of on you, really.
I'm dying here. We're gonna get rid of Burgeoning because that's not happening.
No.
I'm gonna tap 4 manas. I'm gonna play a Primal Amulet. Instants and sorceries cost 1 less. When I cast one, I get a charge counter. Then when there's 4 more, I get to flip it into a land. Who's got bounce lands? Tomer's got Azorius Chantry. I will just play Vesuva. I might as well copy the colored one, I guess. So I'll copy Azorius Chantry, and I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just pick up the Reliquary Tower, and then you can go.
I'm going to untap draw. I am going to play the Plains. I guess I'll play E04 of the Healing House.
Well,
it taps to untap target permanents, and it taps to untap 2 target legendary creatures. I mean, I'm not gonna just pass the turn, so you're welcome, Krim. I'm going to introduce the Monarchy, which will permanently stay on Krim's side, I assume.
Boy.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna play Corn.
We're already ahead. You don't need to get him more ahead.
Get out of here, Tomer.
Tomer,
you
just discarded 2 hands.
I don't have lands.
So when it enters the battlefield, I become the monarch. And at the beginning of your upkeep, return target permanent with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard to your hand. If you're the monarch, which I will probably not be, I can return this permanent to the battlefield instead. Kind of cool with fetches and whatever.
That's pretty sweet.
I'm going to swing in.
Seth is the blood bag.
Yeah, but it doesn't even do anything because I'm not.
Seth,
33, down to
100%.
33.
If I'm gonna do what's called a cold read, Seth 100% has a board wipe in his hand, and he's just been delaying a little bit to get a juicier creature wipe.
I think this is pretty juicy. I think next turn is the turn.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
But this turn, Seth, you're the blood bag.
So I'm going to draw for the monarchy. Then I'm going to pass and untap this and go.
All right, so I'm going to go to Lost Well. I'm going to stack it so I scry first and then gain 3.
Everyone goes the same
I'll
path
take
through that
both
dungeon,
on
apparently.
top, and then I'll draw. I'm going to play a tapped Shadowy Backstreet. I know what's on top because of the scry too, so I'll leave it there. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Phil, you have no flyers still?
No, you just take the monarchy.
And then I'm going to play the backside of Lunarch Veteran, and then that will gain me another life. Or 2 life, even, which is flying whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, gain a life. Go to my end step. I've gained at least 3 life this turn.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get a Griffin, which will then gain me 2 life.
Well,
And then I'll
popping
draw
off.
a card. And then I
That's
pass.
practically 1,000.
That's
This game's almost
As you can
game's
see,
almost over.
there's a reason why I set my schedule to be clear.
Forest for the turn. Just 1, not 2.
That's just going to board wipe me anyways.
Sorry, Seth.
No, that's fine.
another
Gotta draw those
3.
cards.
And I'll put another counter on the Lendus Hierophant. I'm going to cast another
nice.
creature. This is Celestine, the Living Saint. It's flying lifelink, and it's a 3/4, and it has Healing Tears. At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less, or X or less, from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the number of life you gained this turn. So theoretically, I would have gained 3 life.
Kind
Get back
busted.
something. I will move to end step, and I will get 2 triggers. The Shauna trigger, which I'm going to be a responsible gamer. Oh, I'll draw 1 card. With Celestine, I'm going to target creature mana value 3 or less from the graveyard. That's going to be
Could be
Uro.
anything.
So when it enters the battlefield or attacks, you gain 3 life, then draw a card, and then you may put a lane card from your hand onto the battlefield. And then if it wasn't escaped, which it wasn't, it goes back into the graveyard. So I'm going to gain 3 life.
Hey, that's like a constant way to gain 3.
No.
And draw a
Combo.
card.
That's a
And play a land.
I don't have I do have land to play. Temple Garden. I'll
well,
lose 2
you
life.
do have to take 2. Okay.
And then I'll go
Wait,
back
you-
into the graveyard.
So are you taking 2 for that?
I did. I'm done. That's it. That's all I want
feel like
to do.
Tomer's playing a different game than me. Look at my lands. And bring 2. I will untap and draw.
Where's your open Loesa?
I don't have a Wrath,
You
unfortunately.
don't have a Wrath?
I'm gonna play Righteous Confluence.
Okay,
awkward.
hold on, Seth. Depending what your modes are, this may not happen. So I need to know what your modes
shoot.
are.
I gotta make a couple knights so I have blockers, and then I want
Sure.
to gain 5.
Good call. Good call.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
Pop off.
All right, so I'm
Pop off,
gonna
King.
choose to make 2/2/2 knights with a vigilance, and then also gain 5.
2
life.
night stand as opposed to a 1.
A two night. We're going for the
Wow.
2 night stand. I could have went after Crim's Griffin area or whatever, but I'm not sure how much that really matters at this point. And then I'll play
That's
a
not
Goblet
very
Shrine
cash
tapped.
money.
Sweet.
Well, I mean, I feel
So
like
the
you're just
call
popping
step.
off enough anyway that it doesn't really matter. And then
Okay.
go ahead.
Only enchantment on the battlefield, right? Nothing scary.
No
It says,
Daxos?
Wait, at the beginning
Daxos?
of your upkeep, I return
And
this
exploration.
permanent. I guess I'm gonna return
What?
this Soul's Attendant to my hand.
Oh wait,
I'm gonna
Court of
draw.
Ardenvale?
Yeah,
Is on the
yeah,
board.
kinda
Yo, put that up
dodged
on the
it.
board.
No.
Put that up.
It
Hold
is on the board.
That is an important piece.
It is-
Yeah,
it
that
is
would have
hiding.
might have been worth
It's hiding
targeting,
in the
Yeah,
actually.
it is hiding.
There's a way worse enchantment coming up, so don't worry.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna
Oh, great.
pay 1,
I feel
2,
so much
3,
better.
4. Untap this.
Oh,
right?
God, the value.
Is this card just busted? What is this?
6, 7,
I guess it's not
8.
that
So
busted.
for 8 mana,
Not
it
that
is-
only
busted.
bounce lands
It's
for
very good
legendary.
with like will and stuff like
Here's
that.
an enchantment
Yeah.
that is pretty cool. So
Omniscience.
Yeah, so I stopped playing
Here's a
Omniscient,
little, here's a
and
little
instead
card
I
I've
play
got.
one with the multiverse.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That
okay.
says you may look at the top card of your library at any time.
That's super
Ooh,
chill.
what a card. And you may
Homer,
play
do
lands
you have an
and
answer
cast
to
spells
this?
from the top of your library.
You think
And
I'm a
during
blue
each
player?
turn, you may cast a spell
have-
from your
You
hand or
literally
the
are
top
a
of
blue
your library.
player, and you
for
left mana up
free.
instead of drawing cards.
I'm a green
So-
player who happens to be splashing in blue and white.
Then I'm going to play a Soul's Attendant. As my free spell, I'm going to play a Machine God's Effigy as
Sure.
a
This
copy
card.
of Soul's Attendant.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have 2 Soul Sisters.
Right on.
And
I feel like
that's-
Phil's gonna be like, the solemnity.
I'm gonna play
not solemnity.
Command Tower. Yeah, I think I'm done for the turn, and I'll pass
that
to
all?
Krim, and I untap this.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Undercity some more. I'm gonna go to the stash. I'm gonna go ahead and make a treasure, and then I'm going to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm gonna gain 3. I'm gonna draw. Then I'm gonna go ahead and play Command Tower. You know what? I'll go to end step. I gained 1, 2, 3 this turn, so I'm good.
Psych Rift?
I'll gain 2.
I gain.
No, I
2
don't.
as
I don't
well.
have Psych Rift in my deck.
Sweet, that's great to hear.
Mm.
I don't trust it.
I pass.
I don't trust it.
Look, something had to go when I wanted to gain life, and then I draw a card from Monarch.
I'm going to,
Oh,
in
yeah.
your end step, use this to untap Arid Archway.
Oh,
Now it's your turn. Pop off, Tomer.
pop off! I will. Maybe I don't. Oh, I hit a land. It's weird. I have 39 lands in this deck,
That's how many I've got.
but
You
I
got a
play
lot of lands
4.
on the
so
battlefield.
Feels that way.
this expedition has been useless.
Aw.
Homer's BMing Seth right now.
Actually,
Rubbing it in.
it still let you start popping off with Shauna. Because of that, you got to draw like 9 cards or something with Shauna.
Phil, do you have flyers?
No,
Excellent. I will attack you with
Excellent.
Celestine.
I'm down to 30. Life game
Not how
coming
the-
up soon.
Not how this game was supposed to go. It's supposed to go up, not down. Trigger
Stop attacking
Alinda's
me, man.
Hierophant. This was not an efficient way to use my mana. I'm going to play Alhamarot's Archive. If you would
The
gain life,
doubler has
you gain
arrived.
twice that much life. If you would draw a card, except for the first one you drew in each turn, you would draw 2 cards instead.
Why not play that before attacking?
Mhm.
Tomer?
Because I'm not good at magic.
Oh,
Well, every single time,
I.
every single time the comment section is like, "Oh, Tomer, why did you do this?" It's like, well, sometimes they're just wrong, and then sometimes it's just like, "I'm not good at magic. Leave me alone." I will move to end steppies, and I will
Okay.
have 2 triggers. I'm going to do Celestine trigger first.
with all those triggers on the stack, I'm gonna cast Heliod's Intervention for 3.
Ooh.
My targets will be the Alhammer's Archive and both
Yeah.
of Phil's enchantments.
Oh, you destroy. Don't you want to get life? It's the life game week.
Grim, we could have talked about
You
this.
gain more life by living.
Well, you didn't look like you were doing anything about it, so I may as well.
But I
I'm
wanna-
going to pay 4 mana to Clever Concealment. I think I'm gonna just phase out everything. I don't want to deal with what webs or whatever.
Responses, Tomer, because I would recommend that we don't let that happen.
I'll pay 1 mana. I will cast Veil of Summer. Draw a card. If an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn, which no one has. Oh, shoot. Never mind. That's not what
I
the
don't
card
think
does.
that
I'm
does
not
what
sure
you
it's
want.
gonna help
Does
against
not.
the spell. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know this card. This card is not
Okay.
here. Why can Veil Summer's garbage? If it only worked
Well,
on
hold on.
everything, it needs to be power
Hold on.
crept.
Can you at least cast it then? So that I
No.
can respond?
No.
Because I have something for Clever Concealment.
Oh,
Well, you should have done something.
It's-
Krim is
Tomer,
I
you
wanted
get
to
to
draw-
draw so
I
many
wanted-
cards.
No,
Wait,
I
can
wanted to
do
draw
it?
the
I
answer.
can
Whoa,
try
Your
you
hand.
Can I
priority
do-
bullied
Can
him?
I do
That
it?
is
Yeah, you
Yeah.
priority bullied me.
I
That's so
I know
mean.
Tomer's got like 7 cards.
Fine. You remember this though. Remember this. I got
Oh,
I got
good
priority
call.
bullied by you for our friendship. I cast
Okay,
Veil of Summer
so-
for no value.
Will Veil of Summer draw you the card if I cast a blue spell?
In response, yes.
Yes? Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Sink into Stupor. Oh, no, wait. I can't bounce my own spell. I was gonna try to bounce my own spell. Oops. Oh, well, that sucks.
What? No, what? No.
Wait.
No.
This is all for
What?
nothing.
Did you just make me waste? You just
I didn't
wasted my-
make you
I
waste
think-
it. I'm just illiterate.
That's
Are we-
so rude. Cast your sink into super at something then. You agreed that you're going to cast something.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. I will.
You
I'll
could
Sink into
bounce?
Stupor, one with the multiverse. multiverse.
Makes sense.
Okay,
There it is.
that's still something.
Draw
All
two
right.
cards.
Okay.
Thank
What
you.
What a world.
I will
two cards.
I'll draw 2 cards.
They'll phase out, and then your thing will blow up.
Yeah, the
Yes,
archive
my
goes.
Alhammer's
Yeah,
archive
everything
will
faces
blow up.
out. I'm gonna do a face pile.
I have a Shauna trigger. I'm going to pay 1 mana to draw an extra
I drew you
card.
2 cards. See,
And then my Celestian trigger will happen, and I can still get to get Uro back. Draw a card, play an additional land. If I have it, it will be a Plains. And then I'll go back into the graveyard. And I'll gain 3 life.
Why do you keep leaving mana up, Tomer, if you don't have a counter?
No reasons. I have to discard a card. We'll draw more of them. It's fine. I'm sure of it. We'll discard Spar's headquarters.
All right, I will untap and draw. I'm going to play my Reliquary Tower again. I don't know if this is a good turn to wrath the board. I might have to keep waiting. I'm just going to keep doing nothing, I guess. 1, 2. Man.
you guys have vigilance. You can hit Phil.
I'm going to play a Trouble in Pairs.
Hey,
So if
Yeah.
you take an extra turn, you don't get to take an extra turn. More importantly, if you do anything, I get to draw a card, basically. If you attack me, cast your second spell, or draw your second card. And then, Phil, I guess I got Vigilance, so I guess it's the,
Yep.
the
for me.
Vigilance attack for 4, and then pass turn.
All right, so everything faces back in.
I mean, at least the one with the multiverse is going to take a bunch of mana to get back down.
Polluted
yeah.
Delta to
Tempo,
hand.
the tempo play.
Then
I will say
I'm
that
going
I
to
think
draw.
if we had known the court was there, we probably would have blown that up.
I mean, I usually say, "Oh, you should probably destroy this,"
Oh,
but then I get
I don't think you got to
to
mention
hear about it in the podcast, like, "Oh, you shouldn't say this."
I don't
know.
think you got to mention
I feel a
it
little
now.
dirty, but
I think you're fine.
polluted Delta. Now I'm kind of scared to do anything.
Good.
It's probably gonna be rough. I'm gonna crack this polluted Delta, take 1
Response.
down to 25.
Nightfall.
Response. I'm going to cast Archivist
Yeah!
of Ogma.
Ooh.
It's a halfling cleric. It's a 2/2 flash. Whenever an opponent searches their library, you gain 1 life and you draw a card.
I gain 2, and then I create a Sand Warrior because Sand Code says whenever one or more lands are put into a graveyard from anywhere, create a 1/1
Gain
green and
another
white
2.
and red Sand
Draw.
Warrior. I gain 2. Beep,
You
beep.
gain
So I
another
gained
2.
4 life this turn.
I'm disappointed in the amount of life we've gained so far, honestly.
I know, we're trying.
I'm gonna
What
get
are
a
we-
Plains.
What? I've been working
You're up
pretty
to
hard.
60. No one's even doubled their life total, though. The 1,000 is a big number.
Oh, I cracked the polluted Delta. Oh,
Bill is straight up going the
oopsies.
wrong way with his life total, which is
Okay.
disappointing.
I'm going to get a island then. Then I'm just hoping I hit it because I'm going to do this and say spells I cast this turn costs 4 less to cast. Then I'm going to tap to untap and then say blue and white spells cost 8 less to cast this turn.
Sure.
I'm still kind of scared that Seth's gonna wrath, so I'm not gonna do too much, I guess. I'm just going to cast a Silver Scrutiny for X equals 12. Draw 12 cards.
I think that will.
Oh, I
That
think
would
that
trigger
triggers.
that.
Second
think
card.
that
So
triggers.
I will,
Only
I
resolve,
will
only
draw.
resolve.
Oh, actually,
Wait,
hang
it
on,
resolve?
hang on.
I don't got anything.
All right, I don't have anything.
I'm
I
pretty
used
sure there would have been
resolve.
counters last turn. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so resolve.
for it.
All right.
Oh boy, that's pretty good.
So everything costs X or less. So there's a chance we could lose, right?
8.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
9,
he's held back by the fact that there are white
11,
pips. And
12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tap a white mana and cast Union of the Third Path.
Second spell, I will draw.
I'm going to draw a card. Then you gain 1 life for equal to the number of cards in your hand, which is 16 cards.
is Phil gonna skyrocket past us now?
He might.
Is it
And
over
then I'm
though?
going
Like, you still have-
to-
I don't think he can get to 1,000. He doesn't have enough colored mana.
I think I gotta be boring here. Just gonna
Sounds like a
pay
board
2
wipe.
mana. No. Boring would be discarding my hand size. So shout out to the Command Fest Frankfurt prize wall because I got this beautiful, just for Seth.
Ooh.
This
The
beautiful
thought vessel.
extended
I'm telling ya,
art for
staple,
thought vessel.
staple.
Counter it.
Yo,
So I don't
I
have
every day.
maximum hand size.
Can't put it with the lands, Phil. Come on, I hate that. It's so bad.
So this is the board. So here's my utilities, like permanent stuff. I'm going to play a Ivory Tower. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards in hand minus 4. Pretty good if you just drew 12 cards.
Mhm.
And then pass the turn.
That was a good turn.
was that boring? Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
the turn
sure.
wasn't boring, but everything cost 8.
very unexciting? Draw
So
15, gain a bajillion life.
Gain 3, and then I also get a 4/1, which will then gain me 2. I'm at the nicest number of them all.
That should have been the winning number.
Krim has already won.
We should have done
Close to
420.
69. Yeah, 420 seems reasonable, actually. In response to this trigger, I will tap this to untap this command tower.
And then I'm going to draw now.
I'm going to gain 2 for the skeleton.
I'm going to now play Urborg. Everybody gets swamps. I mean, like, to be honest with you, I don't need to attack anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I may as well just leave up a defense.
You have
and
the
that's
crown
what I'm gonna
and
do.
initiative.
So I'm going to gain another 2, so we'll fill.
Hey.
And then I'm going to draw a card.
Wow.
I'm very happy I found all my lands. And then I'm going to pass.
This is Drago, the classic Krim maneuver.
Not by design. Not by
Draw-
design.
Wait, how many
The
cards
draw
do you
I'm
have?
drawing a
Lands,
lot of
it's your stack.
lands. I have 5.
6. Oh,
All right.
Oh,
the
yeah. and
Monarch,
also-
yeah. Monarch would be the second card for the turn, so I'll draw with trouble in payas. See, he doesn't draw that many cards. Krim didn't do anything, really.
Phil, all that stuff, you still don't have a reach creature, right?
No.
Heck yeah, let's go!
Yep. Take 3.
Celeste, take 3! Dice are getting higher and
That
higher.
thing's getting big.
If I go through the dungeon, do I just start over?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why it's broken legacy.
I'm gonna cast
Yeah.
Farseek into Oppo Agent mana.
Yeah,
Ooh.
sure thing.
Switch Electric
Resolve.
Plains.
I don't want to
Swamp
Oppo Agent
Mountain.
this. I'm gonna let this one through.
Thank you. Your benevolence one, Richard.
Yes, anytime. Also, what is this foretell card?
I don't know. I'm gonna get a
Yes,
Hallowed
I
Fountain.
forgot to
tap.
untap something, so I'm going to untap the thing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
by all means. And step. I have 2 triggers, Shauna and Celestine. You can guess where Celestine's targeting.
Whoa, what could it be?
The big change.
I'm going to
Are we getting
respond
back
to this
Uro?
by untapping.
Sure. 2 mana.
Have you drawn
draw 2
enough
of Shauna?
cards, Tomer?
No.
So I will get to draw.
Yes,
now.
yes, you can. All right. And then I will resolve the Uro,
Hey, I gained 2.
draw a card.
It's like you don't want him to escape for some weird reason.
I want him to be in this eternal torment. I'm going to play Otawara as my land draw for the turn.
He
Then he goes
had
back
an
into the
answer.
graveyard.
He had an answer and he chose not to play it.
Yeah, I just drew it off Uro.
You don't have to play the land.
And I took
I'm
up
just saying.
Elena. But value? What, you're
God,
going to
can't
pass
pass
up on
up.
value?
Can't pass up
1,
the
2,
value.
yeah.
3, 4,
True,
5,
fair.
6, 7, 8, and 9. I have to discard cards.
All right, before you discard, I'm just gonna Sanguine Sacrament X1, gain twice X life, and then it goes on the bottom of your deck. So I'm gonna gain 2
I
life.
forgot about that card.
I'll go up to 39. I'll get a counter on my Primal Amulet, most importantly, because I get the cost reduction thanks to the Primal Amulet.
I'm discarding
And then-
Archangel Athune and Essex Fractal Boom.
Ooh. All right, I will untap and draw. Do you have a counter, Krim? Is a Wrath good for you?
What kind of wrath are we talking? Is it just creatures?
A creature Wrath.
Kind of funny enough, I would gain a lot of life, right? Because Luminous Phantom.
All right, I'm gonna cast it. I don't
Yeah.
really have. I don't
Yeah,
really have a choice.
I think I agree with this wrath.
7, 1 mana discount because of Primal Amulet. I am going to cast a Decree of Pain. Bloodball
Fancy
creatures, draw 1 for each creature that dies if it happens.
So I'm going to tap
Uh-huh.
this,
Bill's priority.
Responses.
Bill's priority.
untap Guildless Commons.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. And I attempt to cast Grand Crescendo for X equals
counter on that.
4.
Oh,
To give my creatures indestructible and create 4 creature tokens. Does this resolve,
Yeah.
Mr. Counterman?
I'm passing.
That's up
I'm-
to the
No
blue
way.
players.
He's bullying you again.
Cool.
I don't have anything.
let-
I genuinely don't have anything.
Oh, then I hate to say it, but next turn might get crazy then. I wasn't going to say.
We got to get rid of the will.
I
We gotta
mean,
get rid of the will.
I'll join you then. Heroic intervention.
Oh,
Is that okay?
Win. All right.
All right.
Sure. So how many? 1, 2, 3. I draw a few
Hey.
cards.
I'm gonna gain 14.
They're called Burger in German. 4 Burger gain me 8 life.
Phil's gonna win here.
Yeah,
Phil's
this is gonna overload
win.
my brain, but
All
it's
right.
gonna be
I'll
fun.
just play a bounce land and yeah, go ahead, Phil. Do your thing.
Oh la la. I'm going to untap, and I have 13 cards in hand, so this will gain me 9 life. That's a good start. Let's keep track of this. Court will trigger and get back the land. I'm going to draw. Do this thing again. Polluted Delta, crack it, create a Sand Warrior, gain 2, so up to 11 life gained.
Oh, I draw a card, I gain a life. Excellent, excellent. Maybe this will change everything for me.
Tomer, you've drawn a lot of cards. How do you have nothing?
I don't know.
And you
How do
leave
have
mana up
nothing?
every turn. I'm so confused.
I haven't drawn that much. I've drawn 4 cards total
Cards
from
in hand?
Monarch.
Yeah, the board wipe did not go the way I hoped.
Yeah, now
Sure.
that I dodged this one, I might just go all out. So everything costs 11 more. I'm gonna get a D20 here to just represent this. I will play 1 with the multiverse because 3 is better than 11 less. So I'm going to check the top. Believe it or not, I do not have the ability to do anything super scary right now. So
I don't know if I
guess I'm
believe
going
that.
to cast a Lorien Revered and
Okay.
draw 3. Okay, let's check this. Oh, okay, those were kind of just lands and it's kind of bad. For 4 mana, I'm going to cast Well of Lost Dreams. So whenever I gain life, I may pay X and
Oh,
draw
yeah.
X cards. So X is
So
the
my-
amount of life.
Trouble in Pairs is going to trigger twice because
Oh, yeah.
cast 2 and drew 2.
I'm going to play a Ranger of Eos and gain 1/2 life. When this enters the battlefield, I can search my library for up to 2 creatures with converted mana costs 1.
More Soul Sisters. Let's
More
go.
Archivist, yes.
You trigger my Archivist. My trap card has been revealed.
So
Ah,
Tomer has now
Trouble in
drawn 2
Pairs.
cards,
There
so
it
I
is,
will.
there it is.
I will also draw a card.
Instead of just the life gain episode, we just call it the card draw episode. I think we would have been much more effective
I
at that.
figured it would
Where
come
is
like
it?
this, so I put a.
There it is.
The reason why I don't have all life gain pieces because there's a few card draw hate spells in my deck.
No.
So I got a Guide of Souls and a Soul Warden. I am gonna play the Soul Warden, gain 2. So wait, I'm gonna pay 1 mana to draw a card to check if there's anything. I guess I untap.
I don't see no win con.
I used this to untap this. Will was the
I'm
grab,
chilling.
yeah, okay.
This is straight chilling.
Ah,
Fine.
this is so
Maybe we mill him
boring.
out.
I'm going to play a Soul. I'm a Sun Titan for free.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab this polluted
Really gonna need
delta.
that board wipe
Yeah.
again.
I keep
I'm gonna
trying,
win
but it
3.
keeps not working.
Where are
1, 2,
mine?
3. I'm going to pay
Bracket. Do it, Phil.
1 mana to draw a card.
You still don't have anything, Phil. You're drawing cards. You have like 18 cards in your hand.
I only got 2 colored mana.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no! Pass the old turn. Yeah, wait, I can attack, right? No, I can't even. Oh, you guys got raft. Oh, Steph. Wait, I can steal my things back. Actually,
Yeah, you still think about
so
it.
still do things here. So I'm gonna swing with everything that can swing. So I swing at
So-
Krim for 11.
All at me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
The
I'm gonna
Cyclops
tap
mana
4 mana.
right there.
I'm gonna animate Restless Fortress and block Soul
Creature
Warden.
land.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's
me.
getting rid of the Soul Wardens.
It's better than nothing. yeah.
Relevant, yeah. that
And
is
then
relevant.
I lose Monarch and you get the Undercity back.
I sure do. So Undercity was at Lost Well.
10?
You
I'm
still
at
take
75.
10. Let's just have a stack of things. Whoop, yeah. Now it's getting crowded. I'm sorry. So I'm going to go target creature. I'm going to go the thing that keeps attacking me, the Celestine. Wait, actually, no. I'm going to create a treasure token. I don't think
Heck
this
yeah.
stuff matters too
The beat
much.
shall commence.
Treasure. I think I give it another shot. And then I'm going to pass the turn, draw a card for the Monarch, and go.
All right. So I will gain 2 and I will
I could've-
draw another land.
I'm going
Okay.
to untap everything. by
I've
the way.
actually bricked every draw.
Oh, if I've completed
only the
them,
one.
Oopsies. I'm just gonna untap the important one.
Ah, we need to deal with Phil's board. So
We
much
tried.
I
action.
whiffed. I've drawn another land, so I'm gonna play Tree of Perdition.
Haven't got there yet.
Oh.
Ooh, that's
wow.
a good one. That's a good one.
Ah.
I gain 2.
Do y'all have a board wipe? Because I'm like actually juiced here. So I'll just wait. I'll pass.
Maybe.
And
I just don't have any faith in
end of
board
your
like
turn.
just working.
I'm going to untap
I will
the command
respond.
tower.
Fuck.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna cat. No, I don't.
No!
Bad cards. County ambush.
Oh.
Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. I will target my creature, which is gonna be the Hierophant, and it will be the Will.
The
Is
will.
it Will or is it Sun Titan?
Oh, Will doesn't have haste, so I think
Yeah.
correct.
Oh,
Getting
that's
rid of
fair.
Will for a turn is
Yeah,
probably
that's
pretty good.
Yeah, it is
Yeah?
pretty good.
Wow, it
How
worked.
many-
Okay, here we go. Phil, I will attack you for 3 in the air, and then whatever the heck this is at. This is this is
That's like
11.
11.
An 11 on the ground, and then set. You're open. I'm sorry, my buddy.
3
it's,
more.
It's a 3/3.
Okay, I
I'll
take-
take the 3.
Okay, so I will
11,
gain
so 14.
6. Okay, so I go to 69. Nice.
Everyone but me's been at 69 at one point this game.
It's pretty good. You should try it.
Everyone's just 69ing but me. This is unfortunate.
Okay, we're going to start with this little card that I like to call Warrior Shards.
Ooh.
Warrior Shards. Whenever
Yeah.
a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. And then I will play a little thing that our editor hates. It's a Souls Extended. We all know what that
I
is.
will draw a card.
Yes. Oh, I really want to blow up the stupid Trouble in Paris. I so want to blow up the Trouble in Paris.
Focus,
You gotta get
Elmer.
rid of Phil's stuff. Look at my board compared to Phil's board.
Oh, you hit him.
Yeah, you punch.
yeah.
You get this
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Crown.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 I totally knew that. Okay, so I get
You
to switch my
still
land for
should
a basic.
definitely blow up that court.
It's going to be a forest.
And the one
And
with the
the Sun
multiverse.
I will play my land for the turn. I wish this exploration is really not done anything, but I have a special crown for this one. Maybe there we go. That's the true crown.
Yeah, this happens.
What's that? Go to end step.
Yeah, I'm going to do this before you go in end step, I guess. I'm going to tap Arid Archway.
All right, end step. I will have Celestine trigger and Shauna trigger. Let's just draw one card.
So I will draw a card.
Yeah, so I'll draw a card for the monarchy, and then I'll get back any creature from my graveyard, basically. Or I'll
Okay,
use back.
I gain
Why
I gain
not?
2, and then I pay 2 to draw 2.
You also gain 1, Tomer.
I gain 1. And then Ura will enter. I will gain 3 life. Oh, and I get another. Oh no, I need more more dice. Yeah, 2 more counters on the Lenda's Hierophant, and then I'm going to get the gain 3 life, and I get another counter on the Lenda, and then Aura Shard trigger. What are we blowing up, fellas?
Probably the court, I think, is the next piece, or the well.
Court or the well.
I'll pull up the court.
Oh, so I get to draw one
yeah,
more card.
right. I drew 2 cards from the well, so Seth, look, Toma, you should blow up this Trouble in Pairs. It's too much trouble.
I really want to. I hate that card.
I'm sure you will. I will untap and draw.
We'll get rid of Mirror Weave.
That's pretty cool with Soul Sisters.
I don't want to deal with, Crest of Somewhere. Get rid of Crest of Somewhere.
I mean, I gotta try it again, right? I'm gonna play a Radiant Fountain. Haha, gain 2 life doing
Whoa.
it. And then I am going to tap 7 mana. Undo Inversion. So
Pray
Undo
for your
Inversion
boy.
is going to be spell number 4. So that's going to trigger and flip my Primal Amulet before it resolves.
I will respond to this before Seth has a mana there.
So before the amulet flips, okay.
And look, everybody's happy with this one, right? I'm going to cast Everybody Lives. All creatures gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Players gain hexproof until end of turn. Players can't lose life this turn, and players can't lose the game or win the game this turn.
Phil's deck is entirely protection spells.
Well, there are a lot of protection spells in
I
there.
think I might have 1 left. I also draw cards out the wazoo, so yes.
Creme, save us!
I don't have
Really?
So
to.
you have
I
free
drew
spells.
more lands.
Also,
like I have
everybody
3
keeps
cards
that
in
stuff.
here.
I'm wiping my board for this. I hope you all understand this. Mana
It's
drain.
totally. Oh, wait. On the Everybody Lives.
Wait, you want the
right?
8 mana, right? You want
on the Everybody Lives.
Yeah, sadly, I'm not much of a counter guy, so
Oh no, my tree. I would
Okay.
like the tree, but you know that I think I'll.
So now that the amulet will flip before the destruction, and I even got rid of the Trouble in Paris that you hated so
put
much, Tomer. So it was totally worth it for you.
I'm going to
Shauna in
tap
the
this and
Or in
untap
the
this in
command zone.
response.
We did it. We wrath the board.
We
We
did-
wrath the board.
we actually did
We
it.
all did it together.
We had teamwork.
So I am going to make 15 vampires, I think.
I think you probably are.
Whatever.
My guess is
Yeah,
yes.
15. But first, I'm going to cast Chord of Calling before that resolves. Before the
Oh,
Hierophant trigger resolves, I'm going to pay 6 mana, X equals 3.
Okay,
Got nothing.
sure.
3.
Oh, Maricha's Vow.
Righteous Valkyrie. So Righteous
Ah.
Valkyrie comes with the Chord of Calling. Whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. As long as you have 7 or more than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2. So currently my creatures got +2/+2. God, I'm hoping it works.
You don't gain more life though, right? Because they're vampire
No,
tokens,
but before
right?
the trigger, still, I'm going to pay 1 blue, and I'm going to reveal. Wait, can I?
Replicate.
Yes, I'm going to reveal the final card.
Oh,
It is Mystic
nice.
Reflection. Choose target non-legendary creature. The next time 1 or more creatures or planeswalkers enter the battlefield this turn, the answer is copies of
Woo!
chosen creature. Please don't have an answer.
Wow.
Oh, how
Please
much
don't have an
life is
answer.
that? You'll have
Please don't
What,
have an answer.
6, 12,
Hell,
14
Please don't have an answer.
righteous Valkyries?
He probably
I don't have
wins,
one.
right? Is it enough? Wait, how much life is this going to be? 540 life you will gain.
It doesn't win the game?
thousands is a lot, yeah.
1,000, Tomer.
Oh.
Do that again.
You like halfway win the
What?
game.
I did the calculation before. It was like you need 10
okay,
of them.
yeah.
You need 10
Okay.
righteous Valkyries on the battlefield,
Oh,
and then it's
So you
Okay.
should actually win the game.
Oh, yeah, that should be it.
Oh, Krim. Okay, Krim. Bear with me here.
Yeah.
I need you to help me.
no.
You
Come
have a creature
on.
land that you can fire up,
Yeah.
right? Can you activate your creature land?
No.
Sure.
I have
No.
3 mana.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast a new Outlaws of Thunder Junction
Yeah.
All-Star here.
Right.
It's called Return the Favor. I'm
Ah.
gonna free it. It says change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. So I'm gonna help you, Tomer. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of restless fortresses. So I'm going to
Damn.
turn your Mystic Dispute from your angel to the creature land.
Wow, rude. That would have been such a nice finish. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I was like, I was
That's-
hoping I had to waste the mana drain to make that stupid board wipe go through. Man, that
I'm
was the
sorry.
win, by the way, viewers.
I'm
that was
sorry.
that
over
was
1,000.
sick. I mean,
That was
would've been-
that was gonna be like
super
5,000 or 10,000.
All right.
What was the number? 8,000 some.
But the game-
Wow.
Yeah,
But
you
the
get a
game's
fight.
2 hours.
You
Seth. It was 2 hours.
I was
Oh
just
my
returning
god,
the
you
favor.
you ramped so hard though,
You can go,
Tomer. You
Phil.
have so much mana.
But
You
it's
have so many
we're at the
lands.
2-hour mark.
I-
couldn't. You
I
know.
think you can win just by firing up the creature lands. They
no,
gain 2
they
life
require
every time
black.
you attack.
I don't have black mana.
But they make
you have
black.
each other. They make black.
It's
all
your-
right, game
your,
on.
Your go,
we
Phil. Your
continue
go.
Playing.
Also, no, we all have black. Urborg.
Oh yeah, everything's black.
Yeah, but I can't.
so
kill
I'm
you
going to
guys. I'm not allowed to
Well,
lower your
That
life
is
total.
true. You're allowed to lower our life total, just not.
To
kill.
0, I can't lower it to 0.
Y'all were doing your
I-
combo life.
Although
game.
you cast like so many.
Yeah, how are you
spells
supposed to
that
get
you
that
gain,
1,000 without a combo? It's not even.
I
really a
thought we were
combo.
doing it fairly.
but no infinites. This is not.
You can't go
infinite.
Yeah,
infinite,
no
but you
infinite.
got
That
to
would've
like
been a
double your
super
life or
legit
something.
way.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was
That
that
was
was
okay.
very
great.
legit.
Great
Like-
way to end
That
it.
was sweet.
Like you probably
brewed, Tomer, well brewed.
seen
Thanks.
what I would do if I would untap with my commander now. It could also be considered a combo. It's just not infinite, but it is. Big mana, big spells, and maybe double stuff. And I'm gonna draw and see if I can still do it. My hand size is not maximum. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay.
someone's gonna be
Mhm.
discarding.
Okay,
You better find that reliquary
great.
tower.
Editor's day is getting worse. Like he was already done with it, and now it gets.
Yeah,
so
I
much
think we
worse.
should.
I'm sorry,
Honestly,
Morgan.
not even joking. I think we should have ended it there, right? Like,
Probably. I'm gonna play Guide of Souls. Tomo already read its book of a text box, so thank you. I'm going to play Auriok Champion when it's also
Here
a
comes
soul
the
sister.
Soul Sisters.
I'm going to gain 1 life and 1 energy. Knight of the White Orchid. I am pretty sure that Toma has a lot of lands.
yeah, Mystic Reflections, pretty cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, if you
That card's so
specifically
sweet.
run animate lands.
Oh,
then
yeah, this card
Reflection
is
can be
super
very
sweet.
good.
2 life for my sisters. Then I'm going to just play a bunch of stuff because I do have to discord afterwards. Felwar Stone,
Use it or lose it.
Elixir of Immortality,
I also
Well,
prepared for the long game.
Lightning Greaves.
So much for the milling amount.
Then I'm going to play a Sea of Clouds. I'm gonna play a card that is never scary at all. It is Intruder Alert. Creatures do
Oh.
not untap during their
Okay.
controller's untap phases.
Yeah,
and
nothing
whenever
bad has
any
ever
creature
happened
enters
here.
the battlefield, untap all creatures. So I'm just gonna equip the boots to the knight.
I got blocker.
So
though.
it's a 2/4, right?
No,
It's
it's
a 2/4.
4/6.
Oh, 4/6. Can't get through that.
Oh, it buffs
Okay.
itself. Ah.
Oh, the crown stays with. Did you put on the crown when you got the Monarch Tomer, or have you
course.
been wearing that?
Yes. No.
I'm-
I don't wear this casual.
I'm-
This is
No,
No, I
my
imagine
knightly-
like when you go out
my
shopping
kingly
or something,
attire.
that's your look. Your
Ah, well, if I'm feeling like royalty that day, then
Feeling-
sometimes
I
I do put it
read
on.
the boots.
If I'm feeling fancy, Seth.
Did you bring it to the command fest, or probably hard to grab it
No, no. I also don't want
1,
people
2,
stealing my
4,
valuable crown. You
5.
know, you don't carry your
You
most.
You got to protect
expensive-
that, yeah.
Yeah, your most prized possessions
7.
too.
Then I'm going to discard 2 hand size. I'm going to discard 4 lands and pass the turn. 7 cards in hand.
All right, I'm gonna go to 79. I'm gonna play Shipwreck Marsh. Then I'm gonna just go ahead and play Sphinx of the Revelation.
Hey.
Untapable creatures.
Flying lifelink. Whenever you gain life, I gain that much energy. I pay white, blue, blue, tap it, pay X energy, draw X cards.
I'm gonna gain 1 life. Nice.
Yes.
Back up to
Other than
16.
that, I think that's it for me. I'm passing my turn after that.
Upkeep, Undercity. I'm going to scry too. Yeah, we keep both on top, I guess. I will draw. We have a simple plan, and that is to hope our boy Uro gets us out of this. Okay, so I exile these 5 cards from my graveyard to escape Uro.
We're just straight up on the Euro plan. Okay.
This is
Oh, yeah.
where it's called the
I gain a life.
down plan. Gain 3 and draw a card. I have 2 mana from Mana Drain. I'm going to use that 2 mana to play Disciple of Freyalise.
You just didn't have
Battlefield.
enough cards.
Oh,
That's
then
the
you can
battlefield.
escape it again.
You may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you gain X life and draw X cards, where X is the creature's power. Uro's an 8/8, is the 6/6 plus the 2 from Valkyrie. So I'm going to draw 8 and gain 8.
Most of the MDFC creatures kind of suck, but that one's really good.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, the monk is sweet.
This one's
Hey,
pretty good as well.
Witch Enchanter's pretty good too. I don't mind that.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
that
Witch
one.
Enchanter's like super solid.
Pay 2 and one of these. Ugh. I'm going to
Oh,
blow
come
up
on.
the intruder alarm.
That's probably
Okay.
safe.
Oh yeah, you gain 1 life.
I just drew into something kind of good. I'm casting Ascend from Avernus, where X
Oh, God.
equals 6. Return all creatures and planeswalker cards with mana value 6 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Exile Ascend from Avernus.
That worked.
Mhm.
Resolves.
Resolves.
I don't even know
Belenda.
what creatures you have. Oh, it's all those
Celestine.
things.
Soul's Attendant.
Oh.
Archivist
you
of
already gained
Ogma.
some
It's like
life.
the greatest hit comes back.
That is.
Cressus Sunmare.
Oh, Sunmare too, the horse.
Archangel of Thune.
That's not good.
Your boy, Essex Fractal Bloom, Guide of Souls, and of
Yeah.
course, everyone's favorite, Uro. Oh my god, handling these triggers is gonna be such a mess.
I gained 9, I think.
Are you regretting this play, Tomer?
I'm regretting it not being over, Seth. It should have been over.
Remember when Moto did all the math?
This
Wait,
is your
so-
doing,
Kinda
Seth.
cool.
This is your fault.
I'm
Is this
sorry
what you
for
wanted? You
playing
wanted the game to keep going?
I'm sorry for playing. But okay, so wait. So first, you have a creature enter, right?
Yeah,
They're each
so,
going
okay,
to
let's-
gain a life with the
let's-
Soul Warden and put
yeah, let's
counters with
handle-
the Archangel. You
let's
should do
handle
that
the-
first,
yeah,
right?
the-
To get the toughness bigger.
Okay, so I
So-
gained 16, so that's 84.
And each of that life gain is individual, right? So you're going to get 16 +1/+1 counters on your creatures
Oh no.
because of the Archangel.
Oh no. We're shortcutting it. Archangel Thune is going to keep track of all the +1/+1 counters
Yeah.
on all of these things.
16
Bro.
on everything. That makes sense.
Alenda's Hierophant has double that amount. And then I gain 3 from the Uro trigger, so we'll get that out of the way too. Counter over here. Huzzah. So then I gain from the Righteous Valkyrie, because it saw this cleric, this angel, and this cleric, and this cleric.
Yep.
All enter the battlefield. I'll gain life equal to their toughness. So I'm going to do that last for maximum value. I don't know. Let's start with the Guide of Souls. I'm going to gain 21, and that's going to put another counter on all my things.
So now it's
And then I'm
18
gonna gain-
counters.
Ooh, editor.
And then the next one, let's do this is also 21 because this toughness is 1 less. I'm getting there.
That-
chat. I'm getting
That was
there.
an impressive turn. That's actually, yeah, that's a big
Uh,
jump.
It was, yeah.
And then this one. Let's do this one. This is 23.
Oh, Tomer's closest at the moment.
Guess what? That's another one. Just over 800 more. And then the Archangel of Thune itself, of course. So that's another 26. Let's go. And then the last one is the Hierophant, which has been gaining stuff the entire time. Yeah. So then another 45 on this fella. I'm at 223, and then that's another counter on everything.
We're so close.
We're so close
we're
to
almost to
1,000.
1,000.
And play a land, and then Uro dies.
I love that you still have 10 mana after all of this.
Yeah, let's play one more thing. We'll play Ranger Captain of Eos. Trigger.
Sure.
I gain a life.
We'll get an Essus warded.
And since
That's
we're
what everybody wanted. Oh, I'm casting it. So but yeah, I get,
I gain a life.
gain that
It's
life.
not
Very
Yeah.
right, it's a shaman.
Gain that life.
no, yeah, it's not a cleric. That is my turn, I guess. And the E6 is gonna make a copy of the Righteous Valkyrie, which was the plan.
Nice.
So you get one more Righteous
Ah.
Valkyrie.
I get another Righteous Valkyrie trigger, and then that will trigger the Righteous Valkyries.
Great.
My camera is overheating. It's been so long that I got a temperature warning.
I gain another 11. Woo!
That was a lot of life. That was the biggest life game we've seen in one turn so far, I think.
Yeah, and then
But-
I will draw for my monarchy. Up.
It's still going.
Don't worry, I
How
just
many-
drew another Soul Warden. Oh, Celestine. I'm sorry. I thought I finished my turn. My mistake. You know what's coming back? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy's coming back.
Hey, I gained a life.
Let's gain 3 first. And then let's gain
Sure.
another 1, 2, 3. And then we'll draw a card. And yeah, so the life gain triggers. And then I get these 3. And then this 3 more. Now I discard.
Did we
So I think
survive
this
Tomer's
one's
turn?
This is purgatory now. Yeah, we'll just get rid of these. Bridgeworks Battle, Slovenia, Sanctuary,
It's
also
fine,
Pride.
I think
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Just
Hey,
put
you
it
play
in the
Will.
graveyard.
All right.
Nice.
Seth, on your upkeep, I got something for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna untap. What do you got for me, Tomer? What do you got?
I'm gonna crack the Ranger Captain of Eos. Your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn.
Wow,
Sure.
you do this on Seth.
All right,
Geez.
so I will draw for my turn.
Because if he has another board wipe, it will flip. That's it. It's over. I'm not doing this again.
All right, I'm gonna play Bogart Trawler, exiled Tomer's Graveyard,
Okay. Let's
and I will play the
Oh,
Urborg.
gain a life.
From Bogart, I'll gain 1, 2,
I'm also gonna play a Salem, so it's gonna trigger all
but I
your
gained a
stuff
life.
another time, and I'll
Of
get
Ogmo.
yeah, and your
You
Archivist.
trigger the Archivist. I'll
We have
draw
a
a card.
basic, hopefully.
Seth, I'm running out of dice. Please.
Oh, Phil's just gonna wrath you anyway.
Ah.
So once you guys finish your triggers, I'm done.
Hey.
Since Tomer wouldn't let me do the cool thing that turn.
I'm going
I was
to
I was
untap.
thinking about winning the game, but
I was
All right.
I was thinking about winning the game too, Seth.
Winning
that.
game.
how you
Funny how that
gonna
worked.
get another 700 life with your soul sisters though?
Oh, I believe he can.
I'm gonna draw. I have 1 floating and 1 colored mana, so I play.
my aura shards. When I do
Will,
it.
kind of sucks that Toma blew up my intruder alert, honestly. That was kind of part of the grand plan, but I'm going to equip the lightning greaves to give it haste. I gain 2 life.
I gain 2 life.
Okay, so I had to order this card in foil because there's only a white border version of it, unless you get the foil version. So it is
What the heck is that?
Peach Garden Oath. You gain 2 life for each creature you control for 1 mana. So that is 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
nice.
4.
What the heck?
That would be 8 life. I'm going to tap Mr. Will. Everything costs 10 less. How greedy am I?
Do it, Phil. End this.
No. 10, 11 for X, and play Sanguine Sacrament. Gain twice X life, so I gain 22 life, and this goes back onto the bottom of my library. So now if I Dramatic Reversal, untap all non-land permanents you control.
I see where you're going with the intruder alarm.
Yeah, Intruder Alarm would make this all way easier, but I guess I have to do it the hard way now. I'm going to activate Will again, so everything costs 42 less. Draw myself to death by doing this. Well, I guess it would be the honorable way out, so I'm
Sphinx's
just gonna
Rev?
do it. I'm going to Sphinx's Rev, the full package,
Yeah,
baby.
baby!
So 42. I'm going
Thanks
to
to Rep
gain
for 42.
X life and draw X cards. So
Yeah, I'm just going to join the fun. I'm going to reiterate.
yeah.
You copy an instant or sorcery spell, and you get to choose new targets for the copy.
Excellent. I'll pay
no.
blue and thingy. Sink at the stupor on the Sphinx's Revelation. Return target spell or non-land permanent on opponent controls to its owner's hand.
Did you just bait me, Tomer? Did you just bait me?
Wow.
Good morning
Into
to ya.
wasting my reiterate.
Wow, okay, so here's the
All right.
problem. I could play a land and recast the Sphinx's Wrath, but then I have to discard to hand size because then I couldn't play
You played your land, yeah.
Hopefully I draw Reliquary Tower. So instead I'm just gonna do this. Finale of Glory, create X 2 white soldier tokens, but because X
Oh no,
is
Tomer's gonna get a
more than 10,
figures.
yes, I create X white angel tokens with Vigilance. So I create 42 angels and 42 soldiers.
That's
so that
84.
would be 84 times 2.
So we're both
84.
getting 168 life, right?
Oh, so Tomer might be able to just win this turn.
Can we just shortcut and say, like, I have near infinite counters on my creatures?
Yeah.
I know it's not happening, but imagine I still had the thing that can untap stuff, and I had the intruder alert. So for each of these things, they would trigger intruder alert, and I could untap. I guess this one it doesn't activate instant speed, but this would be so much mana, and then I
Yeah,
could play the
so
Sphinx's
much.
Wrath, and then I could get back my spell. So that was the plan.
Yeah,
and
that
now I
would've been
don't
sweet.
think we survive another Toma turn. So pass.
Still can't attack.
Gain 2. I get 2 energy.
Oh yeah, I also got heaps of energy.
Oh, I have
don't
energy
know
too.
what
I have
use it.
I have so much energy.
Oh, I play a land. Here's a Hallowed Fountain. Sorry.
If I double my life total, that's life gain, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm going to play Horizon of Progress because I have no shortage of lands. I think it's funny. I don't know if it's good. And I'm sure Tomer can still win, right?
Oh god.
Are you wrathing Tomer's
This is a board wipe. This is a board wipe right now.
Not a board wipe.
Oh, I know. I think I know what it is.
Cyclonic Rift.
No, I think I know because he showed it earlier.
I would like
I
to cast
think it's
Magister
revival.
Sphinx.
Oh,
This
whoa.
is just I just got hit in the nostalgia. This is like 2011.
This is just when it comes into play, target player's life total becomes 10.
Oh, my crown.
Tomo was so close to the 420 though.
Oh,
I wanted to know.
Oh,
I have the
God.
mana doubler in my hand.
Oh,
My
yeah.
I have the knife doubler. All right.
Oh, no.
All right. All right. We got the 10.
Who?
We got the
You
10.
go to 10.
But then I have, that. Wait, no, I first gained the life and then
Yeah.
and
You
then
gain
I
all the
guess-
life, and
And
then
then I
you
got
go to
10.
10.
But I
And
still
then
got
go to 10.
I still got my counters. You see,
You do. You do. I passed the turn.
this is what you wanted.
Also remember, you're in the Undercity.
I love the Honor City. That's my favorite type of city. We're gonna make a treasure token. Why not? I need some more mana. You see, this is not enough mana.
How, dude?
Not
you
enough.
Have, like,
Not enough mana. In my upkeep, before I draw a card, I'm going to Whirly Tutor.
uh-oh.
Search your library for a creature card reveal, put into your hand, put it on top. Okay? So I'm going to get a card that basically I'm just going to draw. Oh, there it is. Okay. It is Kutso, Mohammed Exemplar.
Oh, so you
the
want no
most-
one interacting with
The
you.
relevant
Okay.
thing is I don't want you to be interacting with my turn today. Okay? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Sure.
I
it's
can't
on top.
cast spells, but can I activate abilities?
With this one, yes.
Yes. Kutso. Yep. You can't cast spells on my turn.
Yes,
Leave
we
me
can't get
alone.
spells. No
Leave me
response. No response.
I got
gained
nothing.
so much life. I gained 3 life.
Back
I
at 13,
already
out of the danger zone, out of the red zone.
All right. Why not? In case you just board wipe me out of nowhere.
In
In
case.
case out of the uneaten feast, we're gonna gain more life. All right, and then I will pay 5 mana, and let's do a double green over here.
Also, I have 4 mana open.
I don't
Sphinx is
care.
7, not
I
6
don't-
mana.
I don't care.
No.
Aven-
I underpaid.
Avenger of Zendikar. When it enters the battlefield, you put
I get that.
0/1 green plant creature token onto the battlefield for each land you control, which is a lot. I have so many.
You have
lands.
many lands. You do.
And then,
yeah, I really
yeah.
helped you way back then by
Did
giving
you?
you so many lands.
I assume this resolves you want to activate an ability in response.
No,
No.
I do not.
All right, I make so many plants, but the main thing here is that Essex is a replacement effect. So instead of plants, I will be getting
Oh.
a whole bunch of Righteous Valkyries. I'm going to get just
Ah.
a freaking
I
army
think you finally did it.
of Righteous Valkyries. So
Finally.
many.
Okay.
What is
That
it?
Twara.
trigger.
A
What is-
Twara.
I'm gonna
That's Righteous
activate-
Valkyrie.
I'm gonna,
I'm going to activate my Sphinx of the Revelation, use 2 energy, draw
Uh-huh.
2, and I
Uh-huh.
will have nothing.
Ah!
Wow.
I was going to kill you with this. I was going to kill you
Oh.
with this.
Here was the game plan. I was going to
game,
soul
right?
conduit you.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
1,000. I got like
Okay, so-
100,000.
Tomer, your plan was this, the Righteous
saw it.
Valkyrie plan mostly? Okay, so Tomer
Kinda
was trying to
saw
win
it,
with
but
Righteous
that's-
Valkyrie, and we did see it. Phil was using Intruder Alarm and Will to untap and make a bunch of life. Was that your main plan, Phil?
Like, if I would have drawn my library there and had mana open, I would have gotten stuff that returns, or like stuff like this that untaps my lands, for example. But then in the end, I would return and copy the life gain spells, double my life total, and just get there by life storming, pretty much. So my one turn where I could have gotten there, I couldn't have gotten 1,000 life, only like 300 or something. So I kind of had to sandbag it and then
Try to wait another turn. Yeah.
catastrophe hit. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked really sweet. What about you, Krim? What was your main plan for getting to 1,000 life?
To be honest with you, I knew you
Were
all
you
would
just
have a
keeping us
bunch of
from getting to
things.
1,000 life?
I was gonna have a
setting us
few
to
cards that
10?
would set you to like 10 or Torgar. Other than that, it was a lot of life swapping. And then I knew that this game would go into us sitting and drawing a ton of cards, so I had to make sure I try to put Notion Thief in. so
That-
I could draw the card.
Yeah.
So
If you had
it was still
Notion
kind of
Thief
a
when
stack
Phil
stack.
and Seth were going for the Switches rep, I would have
You
allowed
would
it.
have died.
Oh
Oh,
god.
wow.
Yeah, I think Krim would have died. He
Oh,
would
yeah,
have milled
I would
out
have
if that happened.
I would have instantly died.
Seth, what did you do?
My deck. So I was a spell slinger life gain deck, and my main goal was to use. There's a couple of spells that can double your life total, but you saw like the Primal Wellspring. I have all the different ways that you can like copy your spells, but the main goal was to get down a life gain doubler, and then like a Beacon of Immortality to double life, and then use something like Storm King's Thunder can copy a spell a bunch of times.
yes.
Crackling Spell Slinger, Twining Staff like is a Panharmonicon for spell copying. So I actually would have won, I think, the turn where you sacked your knight so I couldn't cast spells. I had Demonic Tutor in hand, and I could double it up and tutor up Mana Geyser plus a life gain doubler, and I had the copying effects in hand. So I would have just like copied and went up to like 10,000 life or something. So it was a really good night of the whatever it was that slowed it down there. Else I think I would have won that turn.
Yeah, I didn't think you would win, but I was very, very paranoid of you having a board wipe. Because Krim showed
Yeah.
his hand, he didn't have a board wipe. Phil doesn't believe in board wipes. So you were the
I
one
have
that I was
some.
actually afraid of.
Tomer, we did the math, the rough math. Tomer, with all the righteous Valkyries, would have ended up would have gained around 60,000 life that turn. So way more than the 1,000 needed to win the game. And I think that's one of the interesting things about how this played out is it's really hard to incrementally get up to 1,000 life. So I think if you're going to do it, it's going to involve some plan like this, like Tomer's plan, where all of a sudden you gain
Yeah,
60,000 life. My plan, you gain like 10,000 life or something. Phil's plan, kind of the same thing. Krim, I guess, was just waiting for us to get up there. Was going to swap with us and then double his
Yeah,
life total
I was gonna
and get
steal
us.
your life.
So yeah, but that is first to 1,000 life wins. Definitely a weird theme. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. We will be back next week with another very interesting theme. You can find out about it in the article, read it on the website. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. And this is a crew signing out.